So we will see. Um, Myrtle Beach Strip lives next to John Paul Miller. When he drives by, he films. And he's got a lot of. I just looked at his page today, or just minutes ago, and saw all the videos of him just driving by, filming John Paul Miller. That's completely legal. You're allowed to do that, no matter where you're at. And so John Paul apparently got his phone number off of his work.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? And then said, "Hey,
I don't have the phone number on there, so I don't know
Okay.
where.
What
I'm
I was
gonna
thinking
Google-
happened, he went up to the Secretary of State's website, or he was also saying that he's got neighbors that go to that church as well. So it could be a myriad of different ways
he
could
went
have
out of
gotten.
his way to get your phone number."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in my real name, where I go by Guru. Everybody in town knows me as Guru. He actually said my real name.
Gotcha.
And the only person that knows that is my neighbor upstairs.
If he does answer, you should ask him if you can use his Wi-Fi. I bet money that JP's in this live. So if you are in this live, JP, I will tell you, we will both be very respectful and give you a platform to share your story and not attack you, if you're willing to do that. And I know you've had every news outlet offer you, but it's different from talking to a news outlet versus talking to social media creators. We have a larger reach. Robbie and I combined have a larger reach than most of the affiliates that are out there.
Yeah, and we'll talk about whatever you want, anything you want. Be completely respectful. I know he's watching somehow, some way, but we'll see.
Why do I think he's in this chat? Because if you go look at the video that I posted or that Robbie posted, did you post the text on TikTok yet, Robbie?
No.
Okay, so I posted them on TikTok. Robbie posted them on X. But basically, Myrtle Beach Strip here said, asked him if he wanted to go live tonight with Robbie and I and him and do a Q&A. And he responded with, so he knows that this live is happening. He knows that it's there. And he goes, LOL, I got every news in America offering me that. Next time you come over, we can do Q&A, ask a question, and then I ask a question. That's what he offered. So that's why I think he's probably here. He knows that we're doing this live.
And everyone keep double tapping your screens. Get the likes up so this gets to more people. So we'll see what happens.
Please do. And if you're one of mine, please follow these two creators.
I saw someone say if he shows up, then TikTok might break. I agree.
I'm too scared to go to the door.
You're too scared to go to the door?
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you,
yeah, don't do anything you're uncomfortable with, but maybe.
But we'll go with you. You and 1,200 of your closest friends.
Are you with someone?
Well, my girlfriend was with me, but she's Anna.
Well, get that guy right there to help you. I don't know. Yeah, don't do anything you're not comfortable with.
He's got a camera.
Don't go inside his house.
Yeah.
There's a camera up in that window pointing out at the road.
If he's watching, then JP, he's outside of your door.
That's a good idea. We could DoorDash him a meal, and then he could answer for the DoorDasher. Then he's got somebody to go up with him.
Now,
that's a good idea.
Myrtle Beach, I saw this briefly. Did you serve him papers also?
Did not. It was a video that they posted. I even said it in the video. It wasn't me.
Okay.
That's why I'm thinking he thought I was a server.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense now.
Well, I go at night because this text message exchange happened at 9:21 p.m. and he said, next time you come over, we can do a Q&A. That sounds like an open invitation to me.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Says, what's up?
Ask him if he wants to talk. If you're comfortable.
Here he comes.
This is not stalking Dante. It's taking a walk. He lives in the neighborhood. He didn't like go out of his way. He can literally see JP's house from his. Okay, that is him.
Huh? Yeah, I live over there, but I'm not a server. Yeah, but I'm not a server. Yeah. Yep. You like games?
Can't make it bigger.
Y'all hear what he says?
No, we can't hear.
You can't hear him. He said he'll ask me a question, and if I answer honestly, then he'll answer any question I ask him.
Well,
That's
that's
fair.
up to you. That's fair to me.
Oh no, it's their questions, not mine.
Get closer if you want.
5 million followers, and now with almost 2 million.
No, we're talking 5 million people.
Huh?
I've got over 5 million followers.
Yeah.
Uh, if he wants to ask a question to you, go ahead. JP, this is Robbie Harvey and Justin on TikTok, man, and we're going to be respectful and allow you to speak. Uh,
Well, I don't know. I also have Justin on TikTok. Yeah.
what do you say?
Me? Yeah, I'm here. I can barely hear you though. A little bit better.
My good side. I don't know which one that is. I'll talk to you, but you got to get Robbie Harvey to hang up and get off the show. Because I was told by a lawyer from today that the worst thing I could do would be talk to Robbie Harvey.
Robbie, are you okay with that or?
What did he say?
He said basically he was advised. He basically said that he would talk to me if you jumped off because he was advised by the. I think you said attorney.
Yeah, a friend of mine who's an attorney, not my attorney, but a friend of mine.
Okay, a friend of his that's an attorney.
Who's suing Robbie?
That's probably the best advice. Well, I don't. You know, I'm going to be respectful. So I'm not going to be disrespectful. I don't know why your attorney would recommend I not talk to me. But I mean,
You let me know whenever the other guys are available, okay? All right. Okay, I appreciate y'all. Robbie, hands up. I'm here. All right.
what did he say?
He says he's not going to talk to us if you're on the live, Bobby.
Wow. So really quickly before I jump off, Justin, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean,
I'm shaking too bad right now.
I don't really understand the reason why.
Oh, some people are saying he's he's trying to intimidate me. I took it as opposite. It seems he's scared to talk to me.
And maybe that's the case. But it's up to it's totally up to you. We can support either way. If you don't want to do that, that's okay. But if you think that it's valuable for people to hear what he has to say, then we can do that.
We're gonna have to do it another night because I'm shaking way too much. I don't know if you can see it on my camera, but I am shaking way too much.
I think if my opinion, so we're not going to force you to do that, Myrtle Beach guy. I'm stunned. He I'm absolutely stunned at this, and if a lawyer is telling him, and he said a lawyer friend, not his lawyer. If a lawyer is telling him the worst thing you can do is talk to Robbie Harvey, then that must be That must mean we're close to the truth.
He said that that attorney friend of his is suing you already on someone else's behalf
That I'm
for,
what?
for defamation of character.
That I'm what?
That you're being sued.
Yes, and he's losing that lawsuit.
Yeah.
This is the separate one, correct? Not anything to do with this case.
Yes.
That's the other one. Okay.
Yes. Yes. So I
So
yeah.
I'm gonna try this again tomorrow when I'm not shaking anymore. And I have a knot in my throat. Can't talk.
I will
But,
say this: if the only advice
poss-
is if first of all, let me say this, and yeah, you walk away. You don't have to do. I'll say this, Justin. Um, if the only advice his lawyer is giving him is to not talk to me, that is the worst lawyer I've ever heard of. The advice his lawyer should be giving him is to not talk to anybody.
Yeah, I mean, he's gotten very quiet. He deleted his TikTok.
Yeah. So it's holy cow. Well, I think it's pretty interesting. Well,
try this possibly.
yeah, try. You know, you guys can try it again tomorrow. I don't understand. I still don't understand the mindset of I'm not going to talk to Robbie because he's already being sued by another person, and half of that lawsuit has been tossed already. So
Is that what he said? Was it about the lawsuit?
He said he was being sued by somebody else for defamation of character, and that attorney told him not to speak to Robbie.
Gotcha.
what does that
Okay.
have to do with anything?
No idea.
So yeah. So well, all right, guys. Well, Justin, maybe y'all can try again tomorrow, and let's see what happens. He had an opportunity to share his side. He refused to do so. So
All right. Well, you all have a good night. I'll hit you up tomorrow.
guys, thank you.
Are you jumping off too? Both of y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
am.
Okay. Well, then I'll see you guys.
All right.
Well, thank you for walking over there. I might just text him if you don't care. Huh?
You're the only person with his number besides. You're the only person with his number.
Well, I wouldn't do it unless you said it was okay, simply for the fact that I want to be respectful of you on that.
It's totally up to you.
Okay.
I'm leaving that in your hand. You can if you would like. All right.
All right. Well, I appreciate you bringing me in on that.
No problem. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Talk to you later, man. So, he's a very large creator. He does great work. By the way, file both people. I'm going to text him right now. And the thing is, he doesn't have his TikTok anymore. So if we did do it, I'd probably have to do it. He would either have to have over 1,000 followers here. Or we had to do it on YouTube. I'm going to text him real quick. So bear with me, guys. Give me a second. All right. Did I leave a number out? All right, there we go. All right. So we just texted him. We'll see what he says. Are you okay? Did that piss you off? It didn't piss me off, no. It didn't piss me off. I'll tell you if he responds. So, okay. Anyways, I told him too, if it's TikTok, we can shut the comments off. Yeah, we'll see what he says, if he says. What's irresponsible, Rian Fuller? Nothing's irresponsible. It's not irresponsible. If he were to go to court, okay, they're going to hear both sides of the story. He's being judged in the court. Like, I have my opinions. Y'all know that I have my opinions on where this all stands. I've not been shy about it. But if you have an opportunity to talk to somebody like JP, and he's willing to talk to you and he's willing to share what he's willing to share, then that's not irresponsible. In fact, it's quite the opposite, because he's already being judged in the court of public opinion. So that's all I'm saying. Could I recap with what's joining? Okay, yeah. So for those of y'all who are just coming in, who aren't sure what's going on, basically what happened is Myrtle Beach Strip, also iPhone Guru. You can walk out of his apartment and he can see JP Miller's driveway. So he got into he sent me the text, which is how I have JP's number, because he sent me the text. And basically in the text message, he said to, let me see if I can find, I'll get it pulled back up real quick. Where's my photos here? Hold on. He basically said in this text message chain at the end of it that he was offered to come on tonight and talk with myself and Robbie, and he says he's got every news in America offering him that next time. He says, this is not to me, to iPhone Guru. Next time you come over, we can do a Q&A and ask you a question. Then I ask a question. How I responded. Hold on a second. Hold on, he's responding to me. Guys, hold on. Well, what he said was, he goes, if y'all post the truth from tonight, we may move forward. The truth is, I asked to talk to y'all if Robbie were willing to hang up, but he refused. So any comments of me being scared, etc., not true. Also, the last part I'm not going to, I don't know if he wants me to say that. So I'm going to, again, if he's being respectful enough to talk to me, I will be respectful enough to, say what I think can be said and what's not. And I said, I didn't think that you were scared. I figured you just didn't want to talk with him. No, Robbie didn't refuse. He was just confused. Yeah, he was just confused. Look, JP walked back in. iPhone Guru walked away. JP then jumped off. That's just, how it is. I'm texting him again. Hold on. Hold on. I'll tell you what I'm saying to him in a second. So here's what I said. I said, as for the truth, we only know what's been put out there, and there really hasn't been much from you or your attorneys. As I said, I'm happy to give you a platform to speak. If it's TikTok, I can turn off the comments. And if YouTube, I don't have that capability, unfortunately, I don't think. So that's what's going on.
Could you try again?
No, because I'm talking to you. Well, we're doing the turn comments off. Well, what would the comments would a live like that would garner thousands and thousands of people. You can't turn it off on YouTube. Okay. If you can, then I would figure that out. But if he wants to come on and talk and wants to give me the opportunity to talk, Mama Totson here. I gotta say, I love your content. You follow me back on Instagram, but not here at the moment, which I'm not, that's not like a call out, but I love your stuff. And I also want to say that I am so incredibly sorry for your loss. So that's what I said. But if he wants to give me the opportunity to talk to him, I'm going to take that, and we're going to be respectful. And that's just how it's going to be. It's how can I put this? I'll thank you for that. I appreciate you. The content, you're an incredible creator. He said he doesn't mind comments. He goes, I don't mind comments. I don't read or watch anything. I have no social media. I don't look or read news. Oh, a second. I'm responding. That's what he said. He said, I don't mind comments. I don't read or watch anything. I have no social media. I don't look or read news. Okay, and he said he meant the truth about tonight. He goes, in other words, let your viewers know that the only reason I didn't stay and chat was because Robbie wouldn't hang up. And it wasn't because he was scared. He just didn't want to talk to Robbie. Who am I chatting with? I'm chatting with JP Miller. If he hasn't offered me to call him, and I can't call him because I'm on my phone with you guys. I would do a phone interview if he wanted to do that. Basically, so here's what he said. He said that basically, hold on. He basically said that he wants people to know that despite what Robbie said, he wasn't scared of Robbie. He's based on what I believe he said, what was said, because it was kind of hard to hear him, is that Robbie is currently involved in litigation in a defamation lawsuit. So JP saying that he was advised by a friend of his who is an attorney that he shouldn't speak to Robbie. And I'm going to just go out on a limb and guess that that's because he doesn't want to deal. He doesn't want to deal with somebody who's involved in a defamation suit. He said, and I realize there's no truth out there concerning my wife and myself, maybe 3%, but next week I'll have you so much truth, it'll be like reading a Message translation Bible. That's what he said.
Come back.
I see. You going back over?
Yeah, if you want to tell him to come back out.
Okay.
I'll be his camera. Just tell him I'll be the camera while you ask questions. Oh my gosh. Had to get my nerve back up.
He said he doesn't care about comments. If he says he's going to come out, I'm going to have I'll have my mods turn the comments off. I don't have headphones on. See? Oh, do you have AirPods on?
No.
Okay, he doesn't either. I'm not on YouTube at the moment, but this live could end up on YouTube.
There he is.
Okay, he's coming back out.
Did he text you? I'm just the camera. Just Justin. I'll show you the screen. So you don't want to talk to him?
See what he looks like.
You can see what I look like. That's fair.
Hey, what's up? How are
Hey,
you?
I can't see your face anymore, but that's okay.
Oh, you can't turn. Can you press the button? Room?
I don't know if I can do it while I'm on live.
Is there one that does that? Oh, flip camera. Hey, man, how's it going?
Good. So I told them what you said. I read it to them, and I basically said, the way that I word it was, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth here, but I said, the way I look at it is, my understanding is that you said a friend of yours who's an attorney. This is in regard to Robbie Harvey, guys. A friend of yours who's an attorney advised you not to speak to Robbie due to the defamation suit. And I would imagine that because there's a defamation suit, that's why you would want to speak.
Yeah,
I think he's freezing up.
He's just not very. He's not a nice guy. He's not playing. Hey, are all these people? All these people are watching us right now.
He's got way more people
Yeah,
watching.
and if
He's
you
got
want,
how many
the
people
comments
watching?
off, if you want the comments
No, leave
off,
the
I can turn the comments
I don't
off.
care. No, I don't mind at all. I don't mind the comments at all.
How many people are watching your live?
I think 5,400. 5,400, and I would imagine with your face here, it's probably going to go up exponentially. JP's earbuds have no effect on this camera.
Justin, tell me, like,
no, your earpods aren't going to have.
I can't. I don't hear well, anyways.
Gotcha.
Okay, so tell me about yourself. What kind of show is this? Or what kind of, is this TikTok? Are we on TikTok?
Yeah.
And
this is TikTok.
Are
I
you
also
like
have
just
like, what do I do?
Yeah, like what is this? What is this? Are you as a crime person, or are you you just
Gotcha.
you know, like what is your passion for this?
Gotcha. So my platform is true crime and current events, primarily. There is some narcissistic, toxic family stuff, which is how the platform started. I've also written 2 children's books over that. So I have this on this platform. I've got 1.3, almost 1.4 million followers on. I have YouTube as well and Instagram, of course, and that's typically what it is.
Wow. Wow, that's awesome. That's great. Can I answer some of the people that are saying stuff? Would that be okay?
You can answer what it's. Hey, here's the thing. It's yours. Do what you want.
So somebody asked about my tattoos, and so these are my favorite scriptures are here, but I got one at a time because I didn't think I was going to ever get more than one tattoo, and I just kept going back and going. That's what that is. I'm going to wait till my side. People. Everybody say what.
It's breaking up. It's lagging a little bit, JP. Hold on. There it goes. I think you're back.
We got it green. I don't know why it's lagging.
But what does your day-to-day life look like now? I'm a hermit now, and I love interacting with people. I don't get to do that much now, but so I'm it says if your Wi-Fi is on, turn it off.
It's turned off.
It's turned off, he says.
But he's
the
not on
neighborhood we
Wi-Fi.
live
It's far
in,
too far from his house.
yeah. This neighborhood doesn't pick up AT&T well.
Yeah.
Can I? Is it okay if I ask you a question that somebody asked?
I'll see. Let me say this. I want to answer everything, but I don't want to answer it without me holding up my proof and showing it to you because I think it's just ignorant for someone to just give, their opinion or say something and not have proof behind it when it's something as serious as this is. And so I'll be doing that next week, and I'll love to send you the proof and everything along with the affidavit, most likely.
Okay.
Oh, am I allowed to touch it and scroll down? Because somebody said something I couldn't see. They said,
It's going fast.
JP, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's going fast. Who said be respectful? That was so nice. Someone named Bonnie.
Well, so my lives, JP, we don't tolerate, no matter who it is, no matter what the situation, we don't tolerate people being disrespectful to other people in here as well as the guests. And at this moment, you're the guest, so it's not going to be tolerated.
I have not even start grieving yet. Not even 1 minute. Every time I go to, something else happens that I have to deal with. So I'm planning on, once this is all over, taking some time and doing what I need to do to grieve. But in my mind, she's gonna text me tomorrow and say, "Hey." So I haven't even started. That. So, and my wife's name is spelled with no H at the end. If it has an H at the end, that means it's a male. It's a boy. So Mica is the girl one. Someone just said, "How is he tied to Mica?" That was
somebody is very new to this case. Then this story, if they're asking that.
Yeah, but
and see when they say stuff that they shouldn't, it blocks it out. Nobody else can see what
they can see. It says, "Can we see your pupils?" Y'all can see my pupils.
Yeah, they can't.
I mean,
everybody else can't see what they wrote. That's why it's extra.
Only you can see what they wrote. Oh, okay. So, how did you get hooked up with Robbie Harvey? Because y'all seem extremely different.
Well,
Robbie,
my girlfriend, Robbie. Robbie was on live on Facebook. My girlfriend said something to him about the text you sent me.
Yeah.
And then it just spiraled from there, getting both of them on here.
Gotcha.
And walking over.
Oh wow, Justin, it was really great meeting you, and I promise we will chat again. And I appreciate you being kind to me, and I appreciate you being respectful of me. And
well, the way that I look at it is that, you know what, if you want a platform to speak and share your version of events, you deserve that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This was very exciting seeing all that. People just keep on saying stuff over and over. It's and this is live when they say that.
Yeah, they're typing it right now on their phones.
So with TikTok,
with
with TikTok, a lot of times people will be coming in constantly, and it doesn't, like, you can't do an instant replay like you can on YouTube. So people might ask you the same questions over and over. Whereas on YouTube, people can go back if halfway through it and rewind it so they don't miss something. So it's a very different. So I mean, to be very frank with you, if you wanted to do something, it would probably be better to do it on YouTube, because then you don't have to repeat yourself constantly, but you can still see the questions.
I do want justice for Mica, and I'm going to help bring that. I definitely want justice for Mica. And somebody said, I love the attention. What kind of attention? That I hadn't talked to anybody or seen anybody. Yeah, they're saying I love attention. Oh, people are just
Would,
mean too sometimes.
would you be okay if I asked you a question about an item in a very respectful way?
Sure, sure.
So one of the things that has been said, and this was a couple of weeks ago, that a lot of people made a big, I don't say a big issue, but we'll say big deal about, was a necklace that you were wearing in the interview after she passed away. Was that actually hers, or did you just have a similar one?
No, that was definitely hers. I got it. So she passed away on the Saturday, and then Sunday when I went and saw her, they handed me some stuff, and that was one of the things they handed me. And that necklace was, for some reason, she's heard a story. Mica was very she could hear something or see a commercial and then immediately want to act on it. And so she heard about these lab diamonds last year, and so even though she loved her wedding engagement band, she wanted the real diamond, taken out of that, and she wanted a lab diamond put in. But she didn't want to get rid of that diamond, so she wanted to put it inside of a necklace, and so had it made into a necklace for her. He was wearing that, and the nurse gave me that on that Sunday. And so before I even left the hospital, I already had it on.
Okay.
And I just had not taken it off, and actually I'd forgotten it was on the next day or two or whenever the interview was. I just, but yeah, it's a girl necklace, so I just wanted to feel close to her, so I wore it, when they gave it to me.
Okay. I appreciate you answering it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go
Just
inside.
one other question.
Okay.
They swear down that you bought a new truck, and it's not a new truck. You
No,
just
it's
wrapped
not a new
vinyl on
truck.
it, right?
Yeah, just put some stickers on it.
Yeah, he just wrapped it in vinyl and took the stickers off the windows. But people were calling me a liar. I'm like, I see the truck every day.
You had video, yeah. When you got close, you could see that it was a vinyl wrap, and so I actually made that correction.
It's not even
I don't know,
vinyl
a
wrap.
week and a half ago.
We just put some tape on the back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it comes right off. You just
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did you have her cremated? Someone said. I did that because that's what she wanted. We talked a lot about what would happen if one of us passed, and that's something Micah wanted and something I want as well, because we don't believe that the body matters as believers, and so that's what she wanted. Yeah. I'm still wearing my wedding ring. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm still wearing it.
Do you have anything else for him?
And you can you can love somebody and be separated, and you can love them just the same and be divorced. You can love them just the same, be with them. Sometimes things, it doesn't stop your love for the person. It's like having a kid that you love them and they do something that you don't like, but you still love them the exact same. Um, um, all the abuse that people are throwing at me. I just pray that none of y'all have to go through anything like this, because it's
not
difficult.
And I'm not going to ask you this question right now. Obviously, if you want to talk more, and I can text with you and we can get something scheduled if you want to do that. Obviously, because when with this type of a situation, there are no more secrets about your past or anything that you've done in the legal system. So that's been out there. That being said, obviously there's a lot of documents back and forth. Her filing reports against you, you filing reports against her. And so if you ever want to chat about any of that, again, respectfully, and from your version, we're happy to give you that platform.
There's something I learned through this that I don't think the world knows, or I don't think America knows, and that is, on a police report, you can lie and say anything you want to say. You can say that Big Bird killed Cookie Monster on Sesame Street, and they have to write it down.
Correct.
And so a lot of people take police reports as fact. It's not a fact that somebody said it. The other thing you can do is people can actually line affidavits. You can write anything you want to in an affidavit, and it doesn't matter. That's why it's important whenever you're trying to find truth in the affidavit. You look for it exhibits that. But that's something I've learned through all this stuff. Um, People assume things. White people are incredibly. Someone says about an autopsy. You want an answer? Are you?
Why no autopsy?
I asked for an autopsy when I was there Sunday, and I either asked the head nurse or asked the medical examiner, somebody, and they just brushed me off and said, "There's no need. There's no need." And I said, "I didn't know anything. I just asked for one just because I thought it was the right thing to do. Not that I thought anything. I just um, thought that's what you're supposed to do when someone you love dies young. You just ask for an autopsy." And but then I said, well, what about finding out if she was on medicine or what kind of medicine or if she was pregnant or anything like that? And they said, you need a toxicology report. I said, okay, well, I want that. So they said yes. So a toxicology report was ordered, and I'll have the results of that. I think they said it could take months, but it could be anywhere from 3 more weeks to 3 months. So
There was a story here, and I live in the Nashville area, but there was a story here in Nashville. I don't know how closely you follow this type of stuff, but Riley Strain, a young college kid who was here from Missouri, fell into a river. Anyways, they ordered his toxicology. And I think 3 months later, we were still waiting on it, and it just finally came back. And even now, the results haven't been officially released, so it can take a while.
yeah, and I don't know if it'll be able to even tell me what I want to know, but we'll see. We'll see. What's the latest? Man, what cousin? Oh, sorry. Someone just said Satan. Was that a question or was that just a comment?
Again, I told you we can turn the comments off if you prefer that.
I didn't. No, I like it. No, no, not at all. You're saying anything. I don't talk. I don't. There's no making family do anything. Why did I put track? I didn't put a tracking device. Private eye. I did it because I told him to make sure if she was near a gun store to give me a call. And also thought that maybe there was some other reasons. You'll see that next week. You'll find the results of that next week.
Are you able to? If not, it's okay. Are you able to kind of give us a hint on what's coming next week? If you can't, that's fine.
No, just everything that shows why she passed away, who's responsible for it, and that I did every single thing a human being could do and far more to try to keep her alive and keep her safe and keep her healthy. I was the only one. I went to 48 people in 3 months and told them she needs her lithium, and she does not need to be anywhere near a weapon. And nobody believed me. And I showed them proof that her doctor said she was suicidal, and nobody believed me. And I fought. I went to judges, lawyers, doctors, pastors, her friends, and her family. 48 people. And some of those people I went to dozens of times. And anyway, I'm going to run in, everybody. So let's see what else. Anyway, well, Justin, it was sorry to you. Dana, nice seeing you too.
I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us and answer a few questions, and we'll be in touch.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Justin. Have a good night.
Right, good night. Yeah, that was a little weird.
That's insane.
We had vehicles driving by videotaping us.
Robbie's back on. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do. I didn't mean to get him off. Sorry. Hold on. I did not mean to drop. Robbie, I got an echo.
Hold on, give me a second. Hey, turn that down. You there?
Yeah. It's still echo. You want to drop off and try to keep back?
Hold on, give me. Yeah, let me drop out.
Okay. Come right back. Somebody said, why give him a platform? Well, he offered to talk to us, and why? Don't you have questions for him as well? I lost Mike. here's the thing. Where can you watch it back? I will download this and upload it on YouTube as soon as we're done. My YouTube is Justin. On TikTok, same name here. I for one am interested in what he said. We've heard and seen are reports, and from both sides, from the police reports and what we've heard, a little bit. I think that it's interesting and fair to let him have his piece. Now, whether you want to believe it or I want to believe it, that's completely up to the person listening. But I mean, if we're talking about this from the standpoint of journalism, then it's only fair to hear his side too. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna invite Kyler up here. I saw that Kyler was here. I'm gonna invite them too.
Yeah. So he said a lot of really interesting things that, by the way, let me commend you on how you handled that. I thought it was great. I don't know why he thought that I wouldn't do the same. I also have an idea of who he's talking to about me, so it makes total sense. But I will, Justin, did you catch on some of the things that he said there?
I mean, I listened to everything that he said, where it wasn't cutting out.
But I thought a couple of things that he said was just really, and I hope the recording is saved. You know how to download your lives, right?
Yeah.
Okay. One thing he said that really didn't make sense to me. He said, "I want justice for Mica." He said, "I definitely want justice." What?
Yeah, he did say that. I caught that.
Why would he say that?
Oh, well, hold on. A second, hold on a second. I mean, I can't do that. Is there what?
Are you wanting to add?
I wanting to add, but because okay, hold on. So Jolly Good Ginger wants to come on, and so Jolly, because I'm on as a host, if you can go on as a host and request, then we can do that because Robbie and I are both as hosts on ours. So if you want to do that, if you're able to,
So,
but it sounds like to me, based here's what I read from it. I read that out of it. Sorry, he's texting me. I read out of that. There we go. Hey there, that he might think that somebody else is involved. Now, whether or not that's true, but that's kind of what I got.
He also later said, he later said, listen, I was taking notes listening. He says, something's coming next week. He says, everything will show why she passed away and who's responsible for it.
Hey, real quick, I just wanted to say one thing. In case you don't know, if any point during this live going forward, if you get a violation, you won't be able to download it. So it's in my opinion, because that recording, I would reset your live. That was all I was trying to tell you.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, let me do that and then download it.
Yeah, because I don't want you to lose the ability to download it if something were to happen and you get a violation.
I might be able to do it from the web while we're on the live. If we can do it can I do it while I'm live? I guess I can because I'm live.
Yeah, you're live.
Correct.
There we go. Got there. Okay.
I don't want you to lose that fucking that recording. That's all.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off and then that'll save, and then I'll come right back on.
Yeah.
Okay, Robbie?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Okay. I'll be right back, guys. If you don't follow so you know when I go live, it'll be in probably like 2 to 3 more minutes. Okay, I'll be right back, Robbie.
Go ahead, man.